Alright, hello guys, and welcome to my 2019 spring forecast, or my second preliminary forecast, as there will likely be one or two more before we're all said and done. We're going to be looking at my analog package here. First off, this is 2014, 2015, and 2005, March to May, and you can see there's above average temperatures there for the western United States. Basically from Nebraska and Kansas westward all the way to the west coast, and it's showing a little bit of below average temperatures there for the northern United States and northeastern United States, and I really think this will be a lot less than this is showing. I think that 2014 and 2015 were very cold, and this led to this being shown on my analog package, but I don't think it'll be quite as intense, and I even think there will be above average temperatures for Minnesota, Wisconsin, and through Michigan at least, and more average there on the East Coast. Now, I do agree with the below average temperatures there for Texas, up through Arkansas, into Louisiana, and even into Mississippi in my forecast. Now, we're going to be looking at the precipitation forecast according to my analogs, and this isn't a lot to see here. Above average for Colorado and Nebraska down through Texas and in through the Gulf states, with below average from the Great Lakes down through the Mid-Atlantic states. Now, looking at the CFS 2-meter temperature anomalies, you can see it's above average for a lot of the United States, especially the northern United States and the western United States. I like that area there in Idaho and the rest of the northwestern portions of the United States. But that eastern portion there in the northeast, I think that'll be a lot more averaged out than this is liking to show. And I think there will be below average temperatures there for the Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi area, whereas it's showing more average or above average temperatures. Here's your precipitation forecast according to the CFS, and I actually quite agree with this one. I like the above average precipitation there for New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, down through Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, through the Gulf states, and up into the Mid-Atlantic states. We saw this in my analogs, and the CFS is also agreeing here. I do think we will have a below average precipitation there for the northwestern portion of the United States, though. That's the only place where I really disagree with this map. And here's my official temperature forecast. Now, we're looking at above average temperature anomalies there for the northwestern region of the United States. North central United States, we're looking at slightly above average temperatures, and as well as the southwestern portion of the United States, we're also looking at slightly above average temperatures. Now, we're looking at equal chances there for the East Coast and the northeastern and New England regions of the United States, where we're not really certain in either direction what we'll be having, and it might even be quite average. Now, there is going to be that slightly below average temperature region in the south central United States that I have mentioned a couple times in this video so far, for Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi as well. That's where I like to see a lot of that below average temperature set up over the entire course of the 3-month period. And pay attention to the area where these that separates these two. That's where I think severe weather could set up in between these two. That's where the two temperatures will collide, and that's what we see year in and year out, where the severe weather, or the most above average severe weather regions like to set up if the precipitation agrees. Onto our precipitation forecast. The precipitation agrees, by the way, if you can tell, because we have above average precipitation there for those similar regions where the kind of the in-between zone of the two temperature anomalies. Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, we're all looking at above average precipitation. As well as in that lighter shade of green, we're looking at the slightly above average precipitation in those surrounding areas. Gulf states, Mid-Atlantic alike, we're all looking at slightly above average precipitation. The only area where I'm looking at below average precipitation is that northwestern region of the United States, northern California, northern Nevada, portions of Idaho, and portions of Montana, and then that well below average precipitation, or just typical below average precipitation, for Washington and Oregon. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay subscribed for the latest updates on the spring forecast. There will likely be one or two more. And also, as we head into spring, I plan on doing a lot of coverage on severe weather, severe outbreaks, all sorts of stuff with my new radar products that I have that you've seen in my previous videos. If you've looked at the snowstorm forecasts recently, I'm going to have similar products for severe weather and severe thunderstorms, as well as live stream for severe outbreaks as well. So look forward to that, and make sure to subscribe for that as well. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, etc.